when you have natural hair questions, the number one thing you want to know is where to get answers. And I know exactly how you feel. Whenever you're on the natural hair journey, you're gonna have constant questions every day. Every day that you wake up, you're gonna wonder, okay, how is my hair gonna turn out today? And then as you go through different weather patterns and you go to different cities and you go to different events and you just try different styles, and as your hair transitions from, relaxed to natural, or from short to long, or long to short, I mean, you're just gonna have so many opportunities to have a ton of questions. So whenever I started my journey, I had different forums and things like that, and then I just did a ton of trial and error. I was really more alone, and that's why I'm so passionate about helping people now. And especially whenever you're on your natural hair journey, you don't realize that there really are some barriers against you. Like, you think, hey, I'm going natural and there's tons of other women going natural, so that should be easy whenever we're all together. But that's not the truth. The first reason that there's a natural barrier is because you have completely different textures. So even in your own family, there can be confusion about the natural hair journey. So if you have one texture and your mom or your sister or your aunt or your cousin has a different texture, then everything you do is completely nullified whenever you talk to them, because their hair is completely different. So it's like, oh, that worked for you, but it didn't work for me. And so it's like, well, how can we help each other? And then the next barrier is you have different beliefs. I've got some people that I know who, whenever they go natural, they're all about just doing everything as natural as possible. They don't want to do any chemicals or anything like that. And then I have other people who are like, they want to go natural, kind of see how it is, and then, they would go back to getting a relaxer if they really wanted to. It's just not a big deal. So it's like the full spectrum. So that's why I just believe, hey, it's your prerogative, do what you want to do, but let's still help each other. And then another thing is that everybody's in different stages. So I started my journey almost a decade ago, but then I have people that I know who are still considering it. And I've been talking about it for almost a decade. So we're all at different points in the transition. I know you have to be going through the same thing, having friends that have different textures, having friends that have different beliefs, and having friends that are in completely different parts of the stage of going natural. And so how do you get your questions answered? Well, I have good news. You can come to me, because the good thing about me is that I've been in your shoes before, and I know that I don't have all the answers, but I care enough about you to go and get the answers and bring them to you. So that's what a good friend is for. And so I'm here to help you. There's a few different ways I've helped you. At my website, I have a way for you to get your number one natural hair question answered, and I will answer them. I'll answer them on a video. I'll answer them in some of our meetup groups. I'll answer them in our email, on our social media. I will make sure your question gets answered. Also, we've created lots of content for you, so where a lot of your questions will already be answered, because like I said, I've been on this journey for 10 years. Another way is we've created great products for you. The products that we've created are safe for people who have hair that is just wavy all the way to hair that is completely coily. So I've done all these things just to help you, because I care and I want to be there for you. So another thing is that I've just made myself available. You can connect with me. You can see me in person in Dallas, Texas. You can get on any of my lists or anything. You can get on my webinars. I mean, you can read my book. You can do any of those things. I've done it the best that I can to pour myself out to you so that you have someone to go to. So when you have natural hair questions, you are not alone. Don't ever think you're alone. We don't have to have the same hair type, we don't have to have the same beliefs, and we don't have to be at the same stage. But what we do have to do is have the same heart to help one another. And so I am here to help you. And if you want to be helped, just come on to me and we'll have fun doing it. So if you want to learn more about these topics and you want to get your questions answered, then connect with me on happyhairsecrets.com.